What's up, car people? My goal here today is to walk you around the shop and let you see what we do here every day. If you're a car person and you're into hot rods, classic cars and the like, stay tuned. We've got Mopars, we've got Chevys, Oldsmobiles, and a ton of different stuff that you can see today. So stick with me. I'm going to walk you outside. I'm going to walk you into the shop. I'm going to take you through the upholstery shop, and I'm going to show you a ton of different projects that are currently happening here at Gearhead Garage. So let's go for a walk. We've got a 69 Chevelle. If you guys follow the channel at all, this is a Survivor that a older couple brought in, and we kind of talked about what it might take to get it up and going again. And all of us wanted to buy it, but they don't want to sell it. But she's ready to go home, so she's just parked outside today. Got a C10 truck. This one's a 72. It's got a few emblems swapped and a few things that make it not totally original. We also LS swapped this one, and then a 70 Chevelle Convertible. And I guess we shouldn't forget this badass 68 Camaro. This is built by, I believe they're Smitty Customs out in Texas years ago. We have a local client that owns this car, so we do some work to this to keep it on the road. LS, mini tub, all of the above. So as we go inside, you're gonna see that we definitely do a lot of modernized cars. We try to not leave well enough alone and stay stock. Sometimes you'll see something stock around here. It's a working shop, so you'll see people working, and or when they see the camera, they want to act up, act out, which we appreciate. Why wouldn't you? You got to have a little fun if you can. I mean, these cars are no joke, right? You gotta be able to laugh and roll with it, right? I mean, if you've ever worked on a car, you know they are a challenge. So what's funny is I got Mert over here, and he's not mic'd up, but you could probably hear him. But he's working on a 69 Camaro right now for a video we're doing about a 4-link and some suspension upgrades. And so he's right in the heart of it. And you can't script these things, but this Mustang just came in today per previous conversation, but didn't know we were going to take her in yet. It needs a 4-link upgrade. It's got a really nice Coyote motor, 67 convertible, but we're going to do some exhaust upgrades because it ain't right. And then it sits too low and doesn't ride right. It's got a wicked front suspension and a stock rear suspension. So what we say is the tail is wagging the dog on this one. So if we do the rear suspension, we're gonna have a complete car. He'll be able to get stance, ride height, drivability, and also, I don't know, pedigree, right? You gotta have the certain things if you're gonna have a car.
Fast and fun.
And fast and fun.
Fast and fun.
So is it fun having a hot rod shop? Hell yeah. Is it a lot of work having a hot rod shop? Hell yeah. So these cars are not always the friendliest to play with. I've learning this more and more as I've been working on my 69 here. I know this business was originally built on me doing this, but now my guys do way more than I do. And it's a challenge. Oh my gosh, yeah. Do you build by the bolt, by the part, or by the 4-letter word? But some of you have seen this one on the channel. This is my 69 convertible. It runs and drives now. Hideaway lights are working. Interior's all in it. We're just finishing up the AC.
Needs some exhaust.
Needs some exhaust. She's open headers, so maybe I'll fire it up. She's kind of nasty. And then as we roll into the shop, we'll just give you a quick brief tour. There's just always something going on. Nova wagon on a what? A roadster shop chassis? Okay. That's one way to do it. And yes, we're gonna keep our patina like that. Pretty docile looking 67 El Camino. Sorry, LS again. This one's got an LS Simple kit, which is made by Locar, so it's got, looks like kind of a stock engine. Notice it's a little filthy under the hood. You know what that means? He drives it. Chevelle Convertible hiding here. Let me know what you guys are interested in around here, because if there's a certain car you want to see, let me know which one you want to learn more about. If there's techs and tips you want to learn about on these cars, we're happy to try to share more information. If we want to talk LSs, it's hard to beat the technology. If you want to learn about brakes and Hydro Boost, we'll do some of that. If you want to learn how not to drop a bolt or a wrench, I can't teach you that. If you want to learn how to weld, Mert can teach you that. Well, he might not want to teach, but he teaches himself every day. This is a car we got to help build, a wicked nasty 70 Chevelle. He's got some footage out there on Instagram. I'm not trying to debut the car for him right now, so you just get a sneak. 70 Chevelle, 70 Chevelle, SS. This actually was an LS6 big block factory, but it's all mini tubbed and modernized. Supercharged Wenger LS engine. 1,000 horse. And then these guys that are here in deep have a whole story. I can give you a quick rundown on a few. Woodie Wagon donated to a friend of ours. He has an online donation company. Had a Coyote in it, needs finished. Cool Cutlass convertible. Some of these things might be for sale if you guys want to chime in the comments. We're not a dealer, but we always have something. Bronco. You know the problem with having a hot rod shop? I have kids. Some of you have seen I've done a 64 Chevelle with my son. My daughter wants a Bronco. And of course, she wants a Bronco like this. So this is one that you guys will see us complete building. Big old Jimmy Blazer. Bear with me too if you would, friends. I'm working with a new camera here. I've never used it before, and I'm going freestyle just for fun. So again, bear with me. Chevelle. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff here, man. A lot of parts takeoffs. Anybody needs anything, but we don't just do Chevy. We definitely do Ford, as you could tell by the Bronco. We definitely speak Mopar. We've got the 6-pack 70 Challenger that was in a previous video that has been up and running and all redone in terms of running and driving nicely since having been stored. I'm really excited about this convertible Challenger with the whole new SRT8 Magnum Force front end, QA1 rear suspension setup with the transverse shocks and independent rear suspension. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys. It's exciting to me. It's exciting to most people. People are always asking, what is new at Gearhead Garage? What is Gearhead Garage? Let's keep going. So this is just kind of storage. This is kind of the main mechanical area. Let's walk over. And again, this is just a in the raw vid for y'all. FJ Land Cruiser. Yes, it's got an LS in it. 64 Chevelle convertible. That is how they start. Nothing pretty. But you know what? He's actually going to drive this car, maybe less that seat, exactly the way it looks for a little while. Straight, shakedown, straight street warrior, rat rod muscle car, if you will. All right, so you've been out front at Gearhead, you've been inside the main shop, we're gonna take you in the upholstery shop, and right now we're in the office. It is car stuff everywhere, all day, every day. I left to go pick up a car and grab lunch, I come back, I've got all of this interior stuff just arrived for another build. Normally we've got an upholstery showroom where we can take you in and show you different ideas, yet it's full of parts. These cars have many parts, many pieces, a lot to do. Keep watching our videos. If you're into classic car content, maybe subscribe down below to our newsletter and just let us know what kind of stuff you're into. I'm happy to share my shop with you, and as you'll see if you watch through my videos that I make, I'm very happy to give advice and just try to share what I know, because we see so many cars day in and day out. I think you'll see by the volume of cars that we have here at the shop that we just really get to get our hands on things every single day. We're trying new technologies, we're trying new parts, we're seeing what works, what changes. We just got in a 3D printer today. We're gonna try that out. So, you know, if you're into car stuff, dude, just check out the channel, give us a subscribe, like us, watch us, and you'll see all kinds of varied content. Sometimes I'll tell you about a car we built. Sometimes I'll teach you about no-nos and tips and tricks. So again, I'm Jason. I own Gearhead Garage, and let's keep rolling. All right, now we are standing upstairs here above the upholstery shop, kind of looking down. It is a busy shop with a lot of work. Not bragging that we have a lot of work, actually sharing that we have a lot of work. But it's fun, man. 69 Camaro, 70 Chevelle Convertible. Let's walk down and take a closer look at a couple of these. 67 Chevelle. Which one do you have? Which one would you want? Which one would you punt? Dark convertible. All right, let's go back downstairs. I hear some grinding in the background. This 442 is getting a ton of wiring and headache redo. She'll be in a video soon. Really fun 68 Camaro. Ton of carbon fiber goodies. You don't notice it at first. Carbon fiber spoiler. Oh, and trunk lid. This is carbon fiber. Hood, fender wells, fenders, everything are carbon fiber. Flush mount glass. Or if you're a Mopar guy, this dark convertible is next up. This is also owned by the same guy that owns the orange Challenger convertible with the Hemi motor in it. So this is for the wife. 67 GTO. Had a tri-power in it, not the original tri-power. Covered in dust. I literally do not know the fate of this car right now. I am in the process of probably lien selling it because the guy has gone MIA. After we've done a perfect paint job and a ton of work to it. One of the challenges of hot rodding or shop ownership. 20% shop owner, 20% financial advisor, 20% marriage counselor, 20% detective, I guess. And if that wasn't 100%, there's 20% of juggler, I guess. Second Gen Camaro. A GT350 Ranchero. I know most of you are wondering, is there such a thing? The answer is no. I mean, there is, because it's right here. But this is a Ranchero that a customer of mine grew up around. His dad had it his whole life, and so now he's mixing it with a Mustang, so it's going to have a GT 350 type front, Mustang dash, all of the above. So watch for this one. Over here we've got upholstery, audio, you name it. Sean's over here doing some patterns. What are you patterning?
It's the back seat for that Camaro over there. It's going to kind of match with these front seats right here.
Sick.
Those carbon fiber seats.
So nobody really makes a back seat that matches front seats. TMI does, but most people don't. So we're going to take the same exact material, patterning, perforation. Sean will take new material and cut out and pattern every single bit of material, and then transfer those and make a custom rear seat to mimic the fronts with all the custom bolsters or your patterning lines here bolstered up. A lot of custom work. So those that think classic cars and hot rodding is easy, it is, I guess, right? I mean, we enjoy it, but everything is a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of tools, a lot of patience maybe, as I hear a wrench fall. I love it. 69 Camaro. It seems that it's LS swap the world. What do they say? LS everything? Apparently, we subscribe to that. Doesn't mean we're not fans of a big, nasty, big block or a stock, small block. Just a random video today for you guys. I just kind of wanted to walk you through the shop, show you what we're working on. And if you have a car, keep on powering on. It's a lot of work. We love it. Hopefully you love it. It's challenging sometimes. It's also rewarding. The cars turn out really awesome when you're done. It's a lot of work. If you're a shop owner or a car owner, props to you. Make some comments down below if you want, and we look forward to seeing you next time around. Thanks.